Una go get it, man. It's not a promise, you know. It's a threat, pussy from the Most High God. Because me can't do you nothing, officer.
Yes, I said I man there. I look through the media. I tell you, say the politicians them take it all the way over. Politics everywhere. Politics here and there. Politics all through the year. Not yo. Jamaica, big up on yourself. We love Jamaicans, all Jamaicans. We no business for PNP or JLP. Me love the whole of you. Me not say oh we love on the tune or color thing. Me not in a gang business. Me not business for politics or whatever. Gang badness. Me not in it. Me love the whole of you. Clear and loud up on the ear. It am one know say the Almighty God love me, love it. The love of the Most High is what me know. See me I say no matter how politics is there and it is used in the system for whatever benefits it bring to the people, I still love you all. And I think you should all practice that as a civil people. You say you're civilized. Let's make the word civilized mean civilized instead of civil lies. Nobody telling a lie say you're civil and you not murder each other and hate each other. See, it don't make no sense. I reason about it every day. Can somebody please just witness what me I say and just bear what me I say and just say yes you with a real Jano Star, hit the like button for me please and drop your comments. You know me I say feedback please right away. See me I say subscribe if you didn't subscribe yet, hit the notification bell. Right about now the man them make Rifleman terror, reign of terror. Not terror and not G terror, but even reign of terror ends. You see me I say Rifleman a bad man. Only per gunshot them man the boss. You see me and enough people them man they lay down. So right about now we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna listen what they must say about it. You know, it's cause me I don't like me have no damn details about these things. I'm just a observer.
30-year-old Delarue Duncan was out on bail at the time of his demise. He was charged with the January 2022 murder of Shavane Stevens, otherwise called Alex, in Ocean Heights, St. James. That incident also resulted in 3 others being shot and injured. Beyond that charge, police intelligence had linked Duncan to several other homicides in the parish. 4 people were reportedly cut down by Duncan between August 23 and October 5, 2024. Duncan was arrested on October 5 following the last murder. But despite his arrest, he continued his reign of terror from behind bars. He was reportedly instrumental in orchestrating the murder of a 46-year-old merchandiser just days later on October 8. Duncan's life of crime was cut short after he was shot and killed during a confrontation with the St. James police on Thursday. 2 other suspects in the attempted robbery were fatally shot by the police on Wednesday. One was shot on Gaupies Lane in the Salt Spring community minutes after 4 p.m. The second met his demise just over an hour later on Albion Lane in Montego Bay. The police say a pistol was seized in each of those incidents. Shaloy Smichael for Nationwide News.
Yeah man, so Prime Minister Holness raised the minimum wage by $1,000 and a big things, pay a desk and knock.
15,000 per 40-hour work week to 16,000 per 40-hour work week. This represents a 6.7% increase, reinforcing our commitment to improving the livelihoods of our lowest paid workers while ensuring economic stability. Madam Speaker, when my administration took office in 2016, the minimum wage was $16,200. This latest $6,200. I was just checking if you're listening. $6,200. This latest increase to 16,000 represents an unprecedented 158% increase over 9 years.
This is why I say right, I say now the people that must study hard. I'm going to listen to that one now.
For used vehicles 10 years or less, the validity period for certificates of fitness will be 3 years. For vehicles older than 10 years, the current yearly renewal schedule will remain. Number 2, vehicle registration. Motorists currently have an option to renew motor vehicle registration for 6 months or for 1 year. We will be introducing a 2-year renewal option. Madam Speaker, just think of the time that we will save people. And we don't lose anything by it. I know it might mash up some people's plan, but that is what efficiency does. Minister Mark's speed mandate is to undertake a comprehensive review of Jamaica's governance arrangements, systems and processes, and to implement targeted reforms across the whole of government that will eliminate inefficiencies, reduce bureaucratic delays, and enhance the ease and speed of doing business. Today, I'm making the first announcement on the speed. I have directed Minister Vaz to implement the following changes. 1. The first certificate of fitness for a new motor vehicle will be issued for 5 years.
Yeah, man, see some Jamaican people face right and also you look when they hear that. And here I know I make a next one, a pay thing I'm implementing, I'm gonna go for votes them. Man, I work hard for votes them people, yo. Listen this again.
We will implement a dedicated school bus system for rural Jamaica to ensure equitable access, improved attendance, and enhance safety while easing financial burdens on families. This will be rolled out in phases. Phase 1 is already underway, with the JUTC expanding services in Clarendon, Morant Bay, and Linstead, providing affordable transportation for students. We will add 12 additional 45-seater buses to the already existing fleet of 10 buses, giving the Montego Bay area a total of 22 buses. Phase 2 will see 100 fully refurbished buses deployed across parishes, with 60 buses in September 2025 for the start of the new school year, and another 40 buses by January 2026. Madam Speaker, these are school buses used in the American system. They will be refurbished. The doors will be on the appropriate side for safety. And I think most importantly, the speed on these buses will be governed. So they won't be able to drive above a certain set speed to ensure safety of the children.
And again, him a defending thing and defending thing.
Jamaica today has the strongest economy since independence, and we will not allow the PNP to have a party with our rent money. Yes, we will not allow the PNP to party with our rent money as the Minister of Finance.
Yeah man, this is politics. So you know say I'm having people that defend him too, right?
All of non-progressive Jamaicans and non-progressive PNP, all Labour right and non-progressive. Look on the country. Look on the country. You could have there when PNP around this country, you could have seen them a building there go up in the country and them have a progress there go on. And when this go on island-wide, 14 parish and Kingston to Mobile, all about. Jamaica is fully active and running, gassing. Andrew Holness cast that, nobody else. The great Andrew Holness, China there, Indian there, Cubans there, everything there because the best country. Go blast, go on the journey. Jamaica, the best. Shower labor right there, sir.
As a politically independent country, we could have achieved much more were it not for corruption in its many forms. Whether it is corruption that is causing leakage of revenue, which is such an important issue now, given the fact, Mr. Speaker, that governments have to be so responsible for the fiscal outcomes of their policies, or whether it is by virtue of just the perception of the country being corrupt that investors, when they are looking at the options, will say, I can't bother doing business with this country.
Remember the face when I tell you enough Jamaican I make right now? Think a joke? See it in a real life right now. This man are tired and done and tired of hear about politics and the police them. Just listen.
Right now, I'm corrupt. Fully bumbuckler bad mind right now. PMP, go suck your big pussy mama. JLP, find a deeper part of your mother and go suck. Go suck uno mother in a real life. The whole of uno for drop out and fall in the grave. In a real life. But I know uno my combo. My combo uno bumbuckler police. You see uno bumbuckler police. Whether uno be in the bumbuckler JLP constituency or the PMP constituency, uno always a kill off with people them. And uno deal with we like say you ain't nobody. But when me tell uno something pussy, and we are the gods. You see every murder we uno commit, your big pussy mama might not tell you. And your bumbuckler no father, no household of a father might not tell you. But me I go tell you. Pussy wall, ya get back where you put out. Every single one of uno police officer will take a life. Down to God agree with me. This a revelation, the book on Freda, chapter 13 verses 9. If a man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. How much time uno lock up man for no reason? He that killeth with the sword must pussy, you must be killed with the sword. You have it dead. You have it dead. I know if I about police officer, you have it dead. God says so. Every single one of you know get it. The most I God are watching up pussy hole. Remember say when you don't put your face, officer, you're a human being like everybody else. When you go home, you know, when you don't put your face, what you do? You pray to God, no. That means say you know same real pussy hole him a come. Every one of you know I got dead, me say. Psalms chapter 5 verses 5. The foolish shall not stand in my sight. Thou hatest all the workers of iniquity. Thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing. The Lord will hate, abhor the bloody and deceitful police, bumbuckler officer, and any other man too. Go suck your mother. Uno go get it, man. It's not a promise, you know. It's a threat, pussy hole from the Most High God. Because me can't do you nothing, officer. I cannot do you anything. Only God alone can give your judgment, pussy. This is John 9:31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners, but if any man be a worshipper of God and doeth his will, him he heareth. You know the will? Thou shalt not kill. That is the will of God. Thou shalt not kill. That is the will of God. Thou shalt not kill. Your suit can't save you from the judgment of God. Pause and read this cause on the sound of God's school. Don't be angry with your brother without a bumbuckler cause. Which cause make you kill off the man them? Why you angry with the man? Cause enough innocent youth to kill and put gun pot. Lake of fire, second death.
You see, I no lie, me I tell. Yeah, man, enough people are feel it and right now they just explode. Alright, watch out now. We have to give thanks to people like One Media Entertainment and Papaya them for the service what them doing in our community. Enough time we not read the magazine them and the glean of them. Enough time we busy on our work and we can't read up everything and them Monday. Always I read the thing them pretty much right from the script all before it drop on newspaper sometimes. So you see me? Yeah man, the man them tell it man that them thing and them I do it for a living. So respect to them man. You see me I say? Big respect for real. So the man them tell us some things we are going on right now with the Iron case and how people pretty much lash out on the police, and you see how people are dealing right now. It's like a revolution on the edge of breaking out the way they deal with the streets, you know. When I watch what go on, people.
2 policemen who was seriously conned up and hospitalized after they intervened in what is described as an attempt robbery at a supermarket in Mobile, St. James on Tuesday night. Now the 2 policemen are still hospitalized, nursing their gunshot wounds. Now the 2 criminal elements involved in that particular knockings and clappings of the policemen were taken out in separate operations in the Montego Bay space yesterday. Now the deceased men have since been identified as 23-year-old Joshua Tyrrell, said to be of a Go Peace Lane in Salt Spring in St. James. So reports from the police would suggest that Joshua Tyrrell was taken out during a confrontation with the police. When the gunfire subsided, he was reportedly found clutching a 9mm Glock pistol with serial number intact, with a magazine containing 2 live 9mm rounds of ammunition. Joshua Terrell was, however, taken to the Cornwall Regional General Public Hospital, not in a bid to save his life, but more so to have him officially pronounced, you know what? On the spot, news media was reliably informed that Joshua was believed to be one of the two alleged criminal elements who opened gunfire on the officers responding to an attempted robbery at a supermarket on Church Street in downtown Montego Bay, St. James, Tuesday night. It is alleged that the police encountered two armed men inside the supermarket, one wielding a handgun and the other a rifle. The men fled the premises, and as they attempted to escape, the gunman carrying the rifle opened gunfire on the police, causing the driver of a squad car to crash into a parked vehicle. The suspects then ran onto St. James Street, where they confronted another group of police officers. Once again, they opened gunfire, hitting two officers this time, one sustaining gunshot wounds to both legs and the other being cornered up in the shoulder. The men managed to escape on foot in the area, but their rant did not stop there. On your screen is a car that was damaged by bullet holes inflicted by these said set of criminal elements. It is said that they approached the driver of the vehicle and seek to get control of the vehicle, and when their demands was not met, gunshot for days to the vehicle. Luckily for the driver of this vehicle, he escaped without injuries. So after the police go for the one up at Salt Spring, and dirt settings was the order of the day for him, that a Joshua. In a separate incident, early Wednesday afternoon, another criminal element identified as Andrew Maurice White was taken out by the police in that operation in a section of Montego Bay identified as Albion Lane. Now, Albion Lane is most definitely one of those troubled spots that many have lost their lives over the years due to gang violence. So according to police report, the criminal element Andrew White was standing at a gateway with a firearm tucked in his waistband, and upon seeing the police, he allegedly ran into a yard. The police gave chase, and during that chase, Andrew White reportedly opened gunfire at the police party. Both incidents are presently being investigated by Indicom, as Andrew White is also no longer among the land of the living, as ShootOut Wyd settings was most definitely the order of the day for him. There is no way on earth uno could have feel say uno could have can up two police and just get a free walk away just like that. No country in the world now go sit down and allow that to happen. When you target members of the country's national security force, the same sort of aggression will be coming at you full force ahead, and you will be taken out one way or the other. Yeah, man. Residents are appealing for justice following the fatal knockings and clappings of a man identified as 26-year-old construction worker Franklin Heyman. It is said that that particular fatal knockings and clappings took place in Whitehall district in the parish of St. Thomas yesterday morning. Now, the police reports indicate that the police team went on a special operation in the Whitehall area and went to carry out a search at Heyman's house. It is said that he rushed towards the officers upon the approach of them to his property. It is said that he then proceeded to hold on to a policeman's firearm and attempted to disarm him. During the tussle, the police stated that Franklin Heyman was cornered up. However, residents' accounts varies on what had taken place. So the video clip that I played just before the On The Spot News Media intro was the actual chain of events leading up to Franklin Heyman's demise. So now we are going to hear from his family members who also weighed in on his fatal knockings and clappings. And before we make on hear what them have to say, who heard when the policeman shouted, "Let go of my gun"? Boy, may I tell you, the thing rough. Now we're going to hear from the family members who are stating that a firearm was also placed on the deceased man. Now listen.
I mean, witness them push them telling girlfriend to come out of the house, and she come out, and by my come out, them push him in the door and push him in the house and push him down and shoot him. Then wicked, when they have my gun, when the person say, "Let off my gun, let off my gun," and then shoot him like about 3 shots or something here. Then shoot him, take him up, go with him, all a Jah yellow tape.
Can't go so justice will come in at them something, yeah. The boy now do nothing, then threatening say them I go kill him, and then come this morning, say down and kill him. Boy, me I tell you, me I want and nah go so, that's all me know. Me I want and nah go so.
Skill, all-purpose person, I can depend upon. And what in drinking rum and making noise and about, so when I come to work, I'm not a good guy.
So the Independent Commission of Investigation gets some more work to do again. So Indicom is presently investigating that particular police fatal knockings and clappings.
In the come again, boy. The police and gunman story never end. Look how much you turned up here. Year just starting over 100 of them kill already. People think I joke. Me they are talking and reason I try to reach out to somebody if you talk to the picnic them and reason with the youth them and youth them can see for themselves. Maybe reason with me live right or so. You know, make we just reason for real and stop play like say, well, we are some Superman or like, yeah. You know, like just pretend like we're tougher than steel, bro. Bullet are flying and kill all type of people. Innocently too. Police out here on a rampage, bro. Can we talk about these things? Can we reason in a truth? In the come and investigate and man, police are going to prison, bro. A serious thing I go on saying. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing well, sir.
So far, is everything good?
Doing well.
How are things in the parish?
Things are doing pretty well, sir. We have been seeing some major reductions. In murder, we have an 88%.
88% reduction?
Yes, sir. Last year at this time, we were 8. We're 1 this year.
Excellent.
Shooting, we also have a 63% reduction. And we've recovered over 7 firearms and a quantity of ammunition.
Excellent.
Division is doing very well. Our commander is out for the time being, an accident yesterday. But we're holding up, sir. The team is quite motivated and our operational activities continue.
You know, there is a sense in many of our people that Jamaica could not achieve peace, that we probably would never be at a point where we would be below 1,000 murders. We have grown so accustomed to having high murders now for the past 40 years that there are those who really disbelieve that Jamaica can ever reach to a stage where violence and murders are not a feature of daily life. But St. Elizabeth is showing that it is possible, that with the cooperation of the citizens, which we must commend the people of St. Elizabeth, and with effective policing, we can achieve peace. So I want to commend you and your team.
Thank you very much, sir.
Pass on to Senior Sue my wish for his speedy recovery.
Alright, me hear all the talking, me hear them attack, me hear the politicians them on both sides, PNP, JLP. Me just wish the best for the people. All me can hope is that the people them can live, you know? People can live, have opportunity to make something of themselves so them can stop live that poverty lifestyle and make them feel impoverished mentally before even the physical part. Because most of the time it's starting at the mind. If a person is willing to change, trust me, it's all type of greatness inside of people them can pull out of themselves and find them better self and make a way, trust me. Enough people suffer and struggle and make it out of it because them willing to just make a move. And we just hope for the best for everybody. You know, we just want to see people live. Because life is valuable. Life are the ultimate value. It's not gold, diamonds, and pearls. It's life itself. So if people can see the value in their life and the police them can start showing more value to these people's life and bring them in, at least bring them down a jailhouse before they murder them. Because some of them are innocent people. Definitely, we're seeing now after in the come send all police go to prison. So we have to start looking at these things. So love and respect to the people out there. Remember to subscribe. Please hit the notification bell as well. You see me? Like the video, leave a feedback, and stay tuned for more Reasoning with G Terror. No schooling. We outside.
Nice.